Welcome to another episode of Boggy Creek Life Mail Calls and Grail Hauls. First off, I'd like to say if you're a returning viewer, thank you very much as always. And if you happen to just stumble across the show, go ahead and give us a like and subscribe if you haven't yet. Basically what we do here is a modeling show, a lot of reviews, kits that get in the mail, and occasionally you get to see me mess with them when I have time. The episode today is going to be about the Metaluna Mutant and the Beauty. If you remember the one where I did the haul from Wonderfest, and I said that one didn't show up in the mail because the USPS Postal Service, yes, they lost 1 out of 6 packages. I guess that's not a bad batting average if we were playing baseball, but we're not playing baseball. Thankfully, I got about 2/3 of it back, the price-wise, so I was able to go ahead and re-get the kit. It arrived from Model Works. Let's go ahead and check it out because it's a really nice kit. And I know you guys don't like long videos, so let's get into it. Let's go ahead and cut her open. And depending on what we got inside, if we've got a bunch of popcorn, well, either way, I usually don't make you guys sit through it anyway. Oh, everybody knows my favorite, styrofoam popcorn. I'm going to go ahead and take these pieces out and get them ready to look at. Get on with it. Okay. Nice big box, as we can tell by the water bottle there for scale. Beautiful artwork on the box. That means I will be opening it from the bottom till I figure out how to save the artwork. And the lighting kit created by Matthew Lawrence of Star Lighting Projects, which the only reason I still have this is because I packed it in a different box than I did the kit when I mailed them back to myself from Wonderfest. Officially known as the Mutant Menace, the creative team is Dave Bennett, producer, Chris Wooten, sculptor. He did the monster and the base, and Sam Greenwell did the girl. Brad Worley of Whirlyburg did the casting and the molding. Logan Bennett did the graphics, and Carlos Venezuela did the Valenzuela. Don't shoot me on that one. Did the cover art. Alrighty, let's get into it. Okay, so here's the kit laid out. Quite a few pieces. Makes a good model. I like it when there's pieces to put together and not everything's just all molded together. You know what I mean? Let me work a little. Alright, let's check out the pieces individually. Okay, so first we'll start out with the base. Thing nice, smooth, spaceship looking. Lines are really crisp and clean. Got your keys for the mutant, and that's for they call it throne. Model Works logo on the back, just like the Lost Lure. I think that's pretty cool. And then we have the throne, they call it, and you can see for the lighting kit, it already has a hole drilled in the back of it. And it's hollowed out on the sides for these poles because there's clear resin pieces that go in there. That sits right down like that. And then you have these little clear resin pieces with the atom sign on them. They're hollowed out up in there. You drop them down in there. And you have your block glass looking front. It's kind of slippery. Sits right in there nicely. And it'll be lit up. Okay, let's go ahead and look at let's just look at his body first, shall we? Very nicely sculpted. I always thought it was funny that they designed this creature with pants on. But I mean, I guess if you're an alien, you might have some pants. You got a nice belt with the logo there. Very, very textured. Nicely done. Beautifully sculpted. The veins. All the details. Keys. Okay, so that arm just locks right on there. Fits perfectly. I would say, right, no puttying or nothing involved with that. Same thing on this side. They look like lobster claws. Perfectly. I mean, the pants are nice and smooth. Very little prep work involved because Mr. Worley there just does a great job at his job casting. Has the flesh sack back goes onto it. I can't really mock this model up because I don't have anything that would hold this together. I've tried several things and they either get stuck down into details and fall apart, whatever. So, you see the details in the feet. Nice textured skin. Nicely done. Let's see if we can just get him to stand there for a second. I don't want to leave him standing there, though. Yeah, but he would support himself nicely. I would still pin him or magnetize him, which is suggested, or use two-part epoxy. It all depends on if you ever want to take it apart. If you're, doing a commission, you're building this kit for somebody, obviously you would pin it or magnetize it or something so you can take it apart for shipping. But yeah, he stands right in there nicely. The details in the arms. And it's just beautifully sculpted. The claws, the teeth in the claws, the veins, the skin texture, the elbow wrinkles. It's very nicely done. The head, the showcase of the alien, all the veins, the brain. It's beautifully done. Beautifully done. Spot on image. Nicely keyed in there. And I already tried it out, but I'll show you guys. It fits, just sits right in there. Upscope the camera for you. There you go. Sits right on there. Let's move over to the beauty. Not that beauty. She always wants to stick her head in there. This beauty. Again, beautifully sculpted. Very little prep work. Just a little bit of seams to sand down. Nicely done. Arm fits right on there. There we go. Yeah, I would really not see any reason to add any putty to that or anything. That one the same deal. Fits right on there. There's a little bit of gaps, but really a good coat of primer. You fill that in. Now the tip of my space gun broke off. No one's fault. And it hit the floor and I don't know where it went. But you know what? I build models. I can fix that. That's like a piece of wire, a thick gauge wire, or a sprue or something. It's an easy fix gun barrel. Nice wrinkle in the tight fabric clothing. It's beautifully done. Nice details, finger on the trigger. Nice form and expression on the other hand. Fingers extended, action. Gun holster. Other assets. Nice tread on the boots. And the head of the unsuspecting. I don't know. Maybe she does know he's back there. I don't think she's supposed to, though. Very nicely done. It's again very little prep work. And I already test fitted that one too. Sits right on there. No problem whatsoever. So I would say, if you're a fan of, obviously, This Island Earth, Metaluna Mutant, and Beautiful Girls, this kit's definitely for you. And like I said too, I think you can get this through Model Works, through Dave. But if not, you could get it through Matthew Lawrence at Star Lighting Projects. And you can hook you up with the lighting kit. But I imagine if you got a hold of Dave there at Model Works, he probably has some of these. Alrighty. Let's wrap it up. And just to let you know the quality of customer service that you'll get out of Dave Bennett at Model Works. That's Model Works with an X, not with a K at the end of it. In case you go looking on Facebook. But I did send him a picture in Messenger. It had the gun in it, and I told him I could fix it. That wasn't what I was worried about. If you noticed when I was doing the review, I didn't say anything about her belt. Well, it's because it was missing. And you know what? We're all humans. We make mistakes. But said he'd have me one out ASAP. And you know, and he's gonna send me another arm with a gun. And I was like, you ain't got to do that, and he wanted to do it. So just great people making great kits, the way it should be. You know, the way it should be. So thank you once again for stopping by and checking it out with me. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications. That way you won't miss any upcoming content. Getting closer to getting that damn alien done. And I don't know what we're going to move on to next. May move on to the Ghoul. I'm really feeling the Ghoul. I'm liking the Fallout show. I've played the game for years. And yeah, so that may be the direction that we're headed in. So those of you, the few of you that did actually email me stories in that I asked for about paranormal or any experiences with anything weird, I am still working on that. That wasn't in vain. You didn't do that in vain. And I'm going to make another video again too about the 1,000 subscriber Floating Vlad giveaway, because apparently everybody forgot. But I know you don't like it long, so I'm going to cut this off. So thanks again for stopping by. Be good to each other and model on.